My folks wouldn't get me $20 acne treatment, instead blowing thousands on liquor during Vegas trips. Can you imagine a world where the people who are supposed to protect you, love you unconditionally, are the very ones who betray you? A world where a simple request for acne cream turns into a lifetime of resentment and a shocking confrontation years later. What would you do when your own mother launches a full-blown war against you, trying to destroy your life just because you finally said enough is enough? This isn't just a story about money, it's about a painful journey from a childhood riddled with neglect to a moment of choosing myself, even if it meant tearing my family apart. Growing up, my family was, well, poor. And I don't mean can't afford the latest iPhone poor. I mean, eating a warm meal was a special occasion. Public school was my reality, and for most of my childhood, it felt like my parents actively tried to keep me away from anything that cost money. They'd constantly leave me at home when they went out to restaurants, always saying it was too expensive to bring me. Christmas and holidays? Presents were a foreign concept. The only exception was my birthday, which usually meant a trip to McDonald's or Chipotle, my yearly taste of luxury. This lifestyle crushed my social life. My friends were always off go-karting, hitting arcades, or just hanging out at places I couldn't afford. I'd see their Instagram posts, filled with laughter and fun, and a deep envy would settle in my chest. And my tiny, cramped house? Forget it. I was mortified at the thought of them seeing where I lived, so I never invited anyone over. I honestly started to resent my parents so deeply. It was a suffocating feeling, but looking back, that resentment probably fueled every single success I've had since. High school was brutal. My second year, I'd often eat lunch in bathroom stalls because no one would let me sit with them. In class, I'd always pick the chairs furthest in the back, trying to disappear. At home, though, I had endless hours to myself. Hours I poured into my weird geeky hobbies like coding. I got used to this isolated existence, even content with it in a strange way. Sure, sometimes I'd want to scream at my dad for spending what little money he made on alcohol, but over time, I just started to care less and less. That is, until my third year. That's when everything changed. A new boy arrived, an exchange student from France. Tall, incredibly handsome, with blonde hair that seemed to catch the light. He barely spoke English, so guess who got assigned to guide him around school? Me. I was the only student who took French class seriously. And at first, it felt like my efforts were finally paying off. I showed him around, but all the other girls immediately swarmed him. He just wasn't interested. He'd make witty comments in French to me about them, and I'd laugh, a genuine, bubbling laugh I hadn't realized I was missing. Over the next few weeks, full story video added in below.